Hello everyone, it's me again. I realized that in all these videos I don't introduce myself. My name's Dawn. I don't know why I don't introduce myself, but I don't. I realized I didn't do that when I was watching Draw with Jazza, and he's got this whole big intro, and he always says, "Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You know, my name is Jazza, and this is Draw with Jazza." And I realized I don't say my name is Dawn, and this is Draw Tangles with Dawn. I don't do that. I hope I don't offend anyone by not doing that, but I just don't do that. So today's pattern is Abreve. Looks like it's sort of a ribbon tangle that's very airy. This is Lindy Clarkson did this one, and we're aiming for this. Sometimes I like to look at where I'm headed before I get there, so we're aiming for this, and I like to see where it was used in the tile, and you got to look closely in this one. It's actually down here, and I really like this look that it ended up looking like waves. So yeah, that I really like. Okay, so step one is going to be to draw a line like this, and step two, then after you draw the line, you're going to come up and make a scroll. Looks like a V with a scroll. And then it looks like the next thing we do is we're going to take from about the middle of that scroll and go down with another line. And my guess is that we're just going to, where's step 4? The step out isn't drawn well. You really should have the next loop here. Step 3 is missing a part. So we're going to come down and around, down and around in whatever kind of line you want to make it, right? And then once we've got all of those shapes in, then we can come back and make little petals in there. And then once we're done with all the little petals, we're going to take from the bottom of the V to this side of the curl and go this way. And then in that space, do that shape. And that's how you end up with this. So, not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but let's turn on the light and give it a go. Close my eyes. Okay. I think I want it going across my tile in a diagonal. Oop, make me a little. I'm going to make a diagonal, but I'm not going to go corner to corner. I'm going to go a little bit off the corner to a little bit off the corner so that it's not exactly right in the middle. I'm going to do like that as my sort of string. And then I'm just going to start drawing and see what happens. Can you guys see me? Nope. I am just, there's something not quite right with my camera angle. Okay, so I can't go any further than that. Okay, keep my finger where I can. Oop, can't go over there. Okay, so I can't go any closer to my body than that. Okay, just so I know how to keep myself in frame. Okay. Okay. Up and around like that. And then from here up and around like this. And then down and up and around like that. Down and up and around like that. And can I do one more? No, I'm gonna leave it just like that, I think. Okay. And then next step is to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay, so far so good. Next step goes from here up to about here, like that, and makes a kind of a triangular thing there that we then do this with. I want that here. Guess I want one more then. Okay. I like that. I like that. I think I want to turn this way and try again using that as my okay. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna use that line that I just made here. I'm gonna make these bigger. I'm going to come down. I'm just playing with it now. That's not quite right. But it's similar. And it gives you the same feeling, even though it's not the same. First one was the right. Second one, not so much. But I'm gonna make something that fits in with the pattern. It's similar but not the same. Just see, when you don't make it exactly right, you can still make it work. It's one of them make it work moments, like, you know, Project Runway. Just make it work. Oh goodness, I'm a busy person today. I'm very popular. I like this. I like that little mark that's on the sample. I like that mark. And now I need to fill this space a little bit. So I'm actually going to be a little bit more these little guys are going to be kind of organic and just kind of growing upward. And then perhaps a little fescue, because I love fescue. Fescue is one of my favorites to just kind of fill space visually without making it difficult to do. I love those. And then down here, you know, even though that's the main pattern right there, I actually like it living this way with this as sort of the ground. I'm not going to go upward. I thought I was going to go upward again with it here, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to aura this. Like that. And then maybe some lines. Let's go to here. Let's make some lines to there. Let's do that. Why not? And then some of them are going to get we're going to do that because that echoes that and gives that same kind of curve down here. I'm not going to do it in all of them, just some of them. Maybe one more over here. Let's see which one. This one? Having a little bit of troubles with my left eye. Had a little bit of an allergic reaction this morning. So I know some of my lines are not ending up where I think they're ending up. But a little bit of an eye thing happening. And when you have an eye thing happening, you can't see so well. All right. I think this one needs it too. Yeah, it needed it. Okay, now a little shading and we'll be done. And what was this called? This was called... Oh, my husband messaged me. I'm going to have to stop and read that in a moment. This one's called Abreve. And it's going to live, my tile's going to live that way. So I want to sign it here. And we'll do a little bit of shading. I'm going to put some shading down here. Like that. No, I don't like that. See, sometimes you don't like your shading. You can get rid of it. Don't like that. Let's try something else. Let's try on one side of each of those. Let's try that instead. Better. Better. Okay. And then in here, wondering if I want to fill in that striping with black. I don't know. Thinking maybe I do. But that's one of those ones that you can't go back once you've started. So I don't know if I do. Yeah, I think I do. All right. And you'll notice I picked up my big pen. It doesn't take hardly anything to fill that in. Almost too big. I like to leave that little bit of sparkle space. The little highlight. Yeah. Yep. One more. That's better. It needed that dark contrast. Not sure I want to put it here. No, I don't think I do. Okay. And then a little bit more shading. I think I want to shade here, like that. Same thing here. I want to shade around there, like that. Oops, I missed a bit of striping right in there. Okay. I didn't finish smudging. That's the official term, smudging. Alright. Okay. So far so good. I think I want a little dark on this side. And maybe over here, like that. Okay. Now I want to put some white highlights, and it's just going to make this tile pop. I love these white highlights on these dark tiles. These just make me so happy. They don't take much time. They're not hard. Hardly any, actually. Barely touching the surface with my pencil. I just use a white colored pencil. You could use Jelly Roll, you could use charcoal pencil, whatever you have to do the highlights. Look at that. That just amazing to me. I think I'm going to smudge these guys. I think they're a little bit bright, but I still want it there. I think it's a little bright, so if I smudge it with my blending stump, it will just tone it down just enough. Push it a little bit to the background. Like that. Yeah, I'm good with that. I think I'm going to put the sparkle in there. Just going to touch it right there. So my sparkle is really sparkly. Like that. Okay. And then a little bit here, a little bit there, a little on there. A lot right there. I want that to really stand out, those little petal things. So I'll make that a little bit darker. And then my blending stump, and I'm going to blend those guys. My blending stump's got a little schmutz on the end. I'm going to have to clean that off. And to clean off your blending stump or to reshape it, you can either use one of these sandpaper block things. This came with a set of pencils. I wouldn't normally just go out and buy that. Or a plain old emery board from the drugstore. And you just kind of flick it around on the edge. And that will put the point back on. If you have some little bits and pieces that need to come off, you can do that until the little fluffy bits are gone. And your end is the shape that you want it to be. Okay, look at that. That's better. Okay. I like that, and then I want a little highlight here. Like that. Oh, look how pretty that is. I am so happy with this tile. Yes, absolutely I am happy with this tile. I hope you enjoyed watching me do it. I enjoyed doing it. And like I said, there, if I'm going to turn around, there's the pattern in the direction that the step out shows. And there is my alternative view of that pattern. So, you know, it doesn't always have to be exactly the way the pattern shows. It all works together. So I hope you guys have a good day. I have a message for my husband to read and check out. So I will be back on the next pattern. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.